Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch, and we are here with Senator Ed-Charbonneau for our fireside chat. And Senator Charbonneau, you come from Northwest Indiana. I come from Southwest Indiana. The thing we have in common is Central Time.
You're right.
And I love Central Time. But you know, you are an incredible public servant, and I just am always impressed in the Senate with your heart and your passion for people and the issues that you take up that really try to improve others' lives. How did you end up in public service?
Public service, you mean being a state senator? Because I had I shouldn't say no interest. I never thought about going into public service. I've had a very checkered career. And each step along the way, the good Lord has blessed me with, and He surrounded me with people that make me look better than I really am. And I mean that with all of my heart. We're in the business of people, no matter what business we're in. And as I went from U.S. Steel to Indiana University to the Northwest Indiana Forum, and then finally to the Methodist hospitals in Gary, I've been blessed. I've been blessed, and maybe it was that last stop at the hospitals where it kind of topped my interest in healthcare off. And I was about to ride off into the sunset and be unemployed when this opportunity came along, and I said, well, maybe I'll write one more chapter in the book before I ride off into the sunset. And I'm so glad I did. And again, I'm blessed because other people are just so gracious with their time and with their willingness to help me. And I thank the good Lord every night when I go to bed, and I say, how about one more day? And He keeps giving them to me.
Well, there's a reason for that. You know, you mentioned the chapter in the book, and I say our lives are like books. You know, some chapters we get to write, and then some are written for us. Yep. But what I believe is that you were probably raised with the values that, you have a responsibility to help others who are less fortunate. And I have found that seems to be something a characteristic that we all in public service share. We want to help other people and we want to lift them up. You really focus in healthcare, you focus in education, you focus in a lot of issues, but I notice that I see that come out more in the healthcare arena and the issues that you take up to try to improve others' lives.
Yes. Yeah. And again, it's a great opportunity right now with what we're going through, in particular with the pandemic. And we just heard a bill this morning in the Senate Health Committee, and it had to do with access to hospitals during the pandemic. And we dealt with one already, dealing with nursing homes, and the pandemic intersected with hospitals and nursing homes and started spinning our humanitarian compass out of control, because we were suddenly concerned about the spread of the virus and doing what we thought we should be doing and the best thing under the circumstances. But at the same time, we had people in these nursing homes and hospitals that weren't allowed to. I'm not judging right or wrong. Because of what everybody was dealing with, folks didn't have access, and people were unfortunately passing away without having been able to see their loved ones. And part of healing is personal, and it's again gets back to your loved ones, being able to feel them, touch them, and we lost that for a while.
Well, we certainly are working hard to get back to that point
Yes.
because we do need other people. And thank you for that. Thank you for your heart in not just recognizing but feeling what other people are going through and trying to take the steps to make things better. But in closing, Senator Charbonneau, can you tell us something about you that we may not know?
Well, maybe you don't know, probably don't know that I'm a farmer.
A farmer?
Yeah, well, yeah, part-time. But my wife and I own about 180-acre farm in southwest corner of Lake County that we raise corn. Have 60 acres of that is forest that we've put into the preservation program and all. And the farm has been in my wife's family. We are now the owners because her mom and dad have passed away for over 150 years. And I haven't yet signed that form and gotten the information, and my wife keeps saying, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? So here I am down here, and I don't do it.
Well, let's make that happen this year. Being as I am Secretary of Agriculture and Rural Development,
yes, ma'am.
I think I can put you in contact with the right people. We can get that done.
Now that's awesome, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, and thank you all for joining us. Here with an incredible public servant, Senator Ed Charbonneau. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor.